Hi guys, I'm Jesse at Strobepro.com, and today I'm going to be showing you the 3-piece aluminum background core. Now this isn't a really exciting video, but let me show you how invaluable this piece can be to your background kit. So inside this box you're going to have 3 pieces of an aluminum core. These are extremely lightweight, and you're going to see on 2 of them that they have this inner bracket. You're also going to get an Allen key, which is what you need to tighten these brackets up as well. So what is this thing? Well, basically it is designed to go inside a paper core. So a normal 4.5 or 9-foot roll of paper like we sell here, Savage paper. And what it prevents is sagging of the actual paper core. So over time, when you have your paper roll mounted up, it wants to sag in the middle because it doesn't have the rigidity to stay straight. And that's why all the manufacturers say you always store your paper straight down. With this, it eliminates that need to be able to take that down every time. You can leave it up there, and this is going to prevent any of that sagging from happening. So we're going to assemble this now, and in your 3 pieces, you're going to have 2 that already have this expander bracket on them. The middle piece is going to be this one, and you'll notice that one, it's just going to have a hole up here with no expander in it. And the way that this assembles is this piece, as we tighten the screw down, the end here expands and locks into place in the other core there. So this will already be assembled. What we want to go over and do is just make sure that this one is snug. Don't over tighten it. I'm just very lightly, enough that this isn't going to rotate around. Because what we have to do is get this pipe over that one, and right now it's expanded, so we can't do that. In order to solve that, what we do is we remove this screw, not the one in the core, the one that isn't there yet. And so that's really easy. Just back that out, and then you can use your fingers if you want. Take that all the way out, and that's going to release enough tension that we can slide the other core over top of the bracket. So with that out, then we take this core, line that up, and if it's still tight like that, that's okay. What you're going to do is just release a little bit of the tension back over here. So I've released that. Now it's going to slide back over. Once it's slid over there, we're going to tighten this one back down just because we don't want to lose the screw through the hole there. So that's tight. We're snug. Slide that one over, line it up, and then we're just going to take this, make sure we have the Allen head out so you don't screw the whole thing in by hand and then it won't fit. Once that starts, then we can just use our Allen key and take it all the way down. Once it gets down to the bottom, what's going to happen is it's going to start expanding the bracket. So there, I'm snug. Just a little bit more turn. Now that's locked in. There's no way I'm moving that. I can just make sure this one is tight as well. And there we go. That is secure and seamless across there, so it's not going to snag any paper cores or fabric. So then all you're going to do is just go to the other side and do the same thing. Okay guys, so we've got our aluminum core. It's assembled now, and I've got it sitting on the bracket on our background stand here. Now there's 2 ways we can do this. So we've got our paper roll way and then our fabric. So let me show you how we mount the paper rolls first of all. So what we're going to do, and you can see our paper roll is already slid on there, but we're going to back this off just so I can show you. This core is just going to go inside the aluminum tube, and you're going to bring it up to about the black stopper there. Once it's there, we're going to tighten that. You don't have to over tighten it. What it's doing is expanding and just creating friction so it's not going to slide around. Then what we're going to do is drop our lifting shaft bracket into our background bracket, and there's a little slot there. It just slides in like that, and we want to make sure that this cage is horizontal. We don't want it going vertical because then our chain is not going to slide through. Now, one important thing to remember about the paper core is that this aluminum core is a little bit narrower than the paper. So what we don't want is the paper just rotating around when we slide that and the paper not going anywhere. So what I've got here is a small piece of drawer liner. You can get a roll of this from Walmart for like $5 and it'll give you tons of it. So we just want to cut a small piece here, and all we're going to do is just make sure it's tight, wrap that around, and just use a piece of like Strobepro gaffer tape, and then you can tape that. Or if you want to be lazy like me right now, you can just push this inside of the core. You want to make sure it's tight, but once it slides in like that, we're going to be okay. Get it like that, and then you'll see the paper is now spinning with the lifting shaft as it should. It's not just spinning on the actual core. Now this lifting shaft mounts to all of our brackets the same way. So whether it's the single bracket or triple bracket, our auto pull system, it all mounts in easily and quickly just like that. Okay, so we can use fabric on the aluminum core as well. It is a little bit trickier. It's not going to be as seamless as it is with the paper, but let me show you how you do this anyways. So I take a piece of Strobepro gaffer tape, and the easiest way is we want to reverse that. So I'm putting the sticky side out. So once I go around there, I'm going to stick it on here, and that's going to slide around. So then I take another piece about the same size and then just attach that onto the core. That's going to secure the other piece of tape and get any big bubbles that I put in it out. And then we're going to take the actual fabric, which I've already threaded onto our pole here because we've got the pocket sewn in there with all our Strobepro backgrounds. And then we're just going to slide it over. And here's the tricky part. It's going to want to get stuck a little bit, so you're going to kind of have to work it over top of there, get it moving, and it's a little bit cumbersome because it's sticking to the tape. But once you get it over, you can pull that tight. Make sure the other end is already secured before you do the second side. Once it's tight like that, just grab it on there, and then it's secured. And then we can basically spin this up with the actual lifting shaft system, and now we can roll our fabric. Again, it's not going to stay perfectly seamless, but this is a quick and easy way to get your backdrop. So say you had a white, black, and gray, you've got to change scenes really quick. This is a great way to do that. Because the fabric is quite heavy, I would recommend, it will stop it with the weight, but I'd recommend just a clamp. You can clamp right here, and then it's not going to unspin if someone knocks it by accident. Or you can just bring the gear up there and it will lock it into place. So there you go. You've seen the aluminum core, how we use it with the paper backdrops, how we use it with the fabric, how it's assembled. The other thing that's nice about this that I didn't mention, it's so light, like I can lift it with just my thumb and finger here. It's maybe 3 pounds. So it's no problem to throw it up on your background stand. You're not gonna have to worry about it toppling over or anything because of extra weight. And in the long run, this is just gonna save your paper backdrops from warping. It's just a lot nicer system to work with, and I think it's really worth the investment on this. So check this out, check out the lifting shafts or your favorite background system, whether that's the stand system, an auto pull system, and all the brackets that we have to go with that. So check it out at strobepro.com. Until next time, I'm Jesse.